Hi, this is James Malinchak, featured on ABC's hit television show Secret Millionaire, and I am so excited to be here with my friend Richard Coe, who is nationally recognized as a financial educator, author, speaker, and wealth planner. Richard, so glad to have you.
Great to be here, James. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. So let's dive right into it. Who is your ideal client? Who do you love helping?
You've worked hard. You've saved money, you've accumulated some money, you want your money to stand the test of time, and you recognize your need for help.
So important, but we never really think of it. So what is it that the folks you work with really want? Not what we think they want, but what do they really want?
They want financial security, financial freedom. They don't want to have to worry about their financial future. They want to make sure their financial affairs are in order. They don't want to be a burden to their children.
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind, absolutely. You're absolutely right.
One of the things that I often hear is I want to preserve and protect what I've built over these years.
You are so right, James.
So how do you help those folks? What are your processes? What kind of formula do you have that you walk them through?
We take the worry out of your financial affairs by showing you where you stand in relationship to your goals. We facilitate protection against contingencies that can sabotage your financial future.
And a lot of them I don't even see, right?
That's true. That's true. And we help you invest with less stress.
And I would think that, everybody's situation is different. So it's not this one size fits all. What makes you guys great with what you do is that you really take it and make it special to me and my goals and my situation, as with every client, right?
Everyone's unique. You've got that right. And we want to care for all of our clients. Everyone matters.
So I love stories. I think stories are the heart and soul of people. And you have a wonderful story of how you really discovered your passion of wanting to help folks like me and anyone watching. So could you share your story and how you uncovered that passion?
James, I've been passionate about freedom virtually all of my life, and especially financial freedom. I grew up in a middle-class neighborhood in Wichita. My parents worked hard. They were financially responsible. It was a treat to eat out, but we did that occasionally. My parents valued family vacations. We had some wonderful trips. My best friend, Bobby, lived 2 doors south. When he was just turned 5 years old, his father died suddenly as a result of a heart attack. I'd want Bobby to be able to do things with me, and he'd want to do things with me, but oftentimes money was involved. And many times Bobby had to say no because he didn't have the money. So I quickly recognized the difference that financial freedom makes. I had financial freedom. He didn't have much financial freedom. But on multiple occasions, James, my parents allowed me to invite Bobby to join us on trips. And he did that on multiple occasions. Those are special times, but it communicated volumes to me that my parents cared enough about the best friend who didn't have a father that he could join us on some trips. But the point is, I saw the importance of financial freedom early on. I want you to have financial freedom. I'd like everyone in the world to have financial freedom, and I have the privilege of helping our clients with financial freedom.
And it's so important. I'm very blessed that I figured that out at a young age because I had a mentor who taught me the importance of financial freedom. When you have financial freedom, you have time freedom. When you have time freedom, you have relationship freedom, meaning to spend your relationships, helping charities, with your loved ones. When you have financial freedom, you have that thing that is so critically important, peace of mind. And we don't realize how important it is to have financial freedom. It's almost like that little thing that's in the back of your mind, that worry ball. It just gets relieved when your planning is in order and you know that, especially approaching retirement, that you're going to be okay.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I'm glad you understand that because it makes a huge, huge difference.
You have uncovered some of the biggest obstacles to folks like us. We don't have time to go through all of them, but what are a couple of big roadblocks, big challenges that we all face, and some we may not even realize.
Sure, there's both kinds. Sometimes we recognize them, sometimes we don't.
Right.
But just as people can have a financial problem in the event of premature death, people can live a long time. I certainly know people that are very active in their 90s today, and more
Sure.
people are getting to 100.
Sure.
So living a long time can be a huge financial challenge for people if they haven't planned properly.
So basically, you're saying you could outlive your money.
You could.
Yeah. So it's like this dichotomy, right? It's, oh, great, we're living longer in today's society,
Yes.
but oh my gosh, now the stress creeps back in because I didn't plan on those extra years.
That's right. A healthcare event that requires long-term care. We have a client, James, that it's costing $120,000 a year
Wow.
for her home health care.
Just for the health care.
Right. $120,000 a year.
And that probably doesn't even take into account taxes as well.
Correct.
So
Correct.
These things we probably, if we sort of did it ourselves, would never think of, well, healthcare costs certainly aren't going down.
Right.
Right? It's just going
Right.
to keep increasing. And then on top of that, we've got to plan for taxes. We have to plan for outliving our money.
Right.
And that's why working with a professional such as yourself is so important, right?
You bet. There are always issues and things we just don't think about. Someone can be an expert in one field, but maybe they still need help in others. Spending. People can spend too much if they don't have a plan. That can be another issue. Investment mistakes. There's all kinds of issues, and we try to help people on multiple fronts so that they don't have to worry about their financial future. Stress can wreak havoc, and no one wants to worry about money, but so many people do worry about money, and stress can really just take the life out of life.
Richard, I think one of the reasons why a lot of folks don't think of some of these silent killers, if you will, or the hidden pitfalls, is because we get misled by the media. We never, like what we're talking with right now, I don't hear this on financial shows, or I don't read about it in the financial matter of fact, I've stopped watching the financial shows. I have stopped reading these.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Seriously, good for you.
I just got fed up.
Yes.
They're not, in my opinion, talking about real issues like this. So could you speak to how possibly we're being conveyed bad advice?
Well, there's lots of noise, and that's what you're talking about, lots of noise, and most of the time it really doesn't matter.
Or it contradicts, like
well,
this
that's true
contradicts
too.
this.
Yeah, there's always different opinions out there. There's always different opinions. So you need to know what matters and what doesn't matter, and you need to plan for yourself. You can't solve all the problems of the world, but you want your own financial affairs to be in order. There's a peace of mind that comes with knowing you've done all you can do, and that's what we're helping people do.
Oh, it's like bricks have been lifted off your shoulders. You could sleep
Right.
at night. I'll never forget a very wealthy mentor of mine telling me this, and this has always stuck with me from a young age since I was a teenager. What is the price for peace of mind?
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
And that's what you do for
Beautiful.
your clients.
Beautiful. Good for you. That's huge.
Well, thank you to my mentor.
Yes.
Or I would be in the same boat of...
James, we all need mentors.
Sure.
I have benefited so much over the years from parents, teachers, coaches, business mentors, spiritual mentors. So I'm glad you recognize that at an early age.
Well,
I've got a few years on you.
Well, what I love about one of the things that you do is you are the financial mentor
Yes.
for your clients.
Yes.
We never learned this stuff in school. I never took a class on planning for retirement in high school or in college. So you're basically being a financial teacher, financial mentor, financial doctor.
That's right.
Prescribing the right outcome for me. The right plan, because what I think is so important, and I want everyone to understand, is that you're creating a unique situation, unique plan of Here's where you are. Here's where you want to be. Here's how we're going to get you there based on every person's individual situation.
That's right. That's right. And we review those plans.
So you keep reviewing them.
Absolutely.
Which, think about that. That could be one of those hidden blind spots that we don't think about. Okay, I'm good. I have some financial plan put together, but we have to constantly keep reviewing that, right?
Your circumstances change. Your goals may change.
Right.
The world keeps changing.
What do you say to, and I've heard this before, I want your take. There's this big myth, this big lie out there that you could be good at two things. So, for example, I run a business and I'm really good at that.
Right.
Therefore, I start to get the misconception that I can do my own financial planning. What do you say to someone who believes that?
Right. Michael Jordan tried baseball, right?
Yes, he did.
But, it's very difficult to be a real expert in more than one area.
Absolutely.
It really is. And there's a lot of intelligent people we work with, and our clients are very intelligent. And I'd say the really intelligent ones realize that they don't know it all. They realize that there's a need for help, that they can benefit from someone who has more experience, more expertise.
Hire a professional like yourself.
Right.
God forbid I get sick. I'm not going to the internet and I'm going to read some blog on how to diagnose myself and how to prescribe medication for myself. Right. I'm going to a specialist.
Sure.
I'm going to my main doctor who knows my history, knows my family's history,
yes.
Knows what I might be allergic to, what might get the best result for my body, my situation.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what you are. You're a financial doctor.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. You want someone that has the expertise and someone you can trust.
That's key. Someone you can trust. You mean everything that's written on these blogs on the internet isn't real, isn't true? Well, because everything on the internet about financial is true. I'm joking.
Of course.
What blows my mind is you don't even need to have credentials that you have in order to put up a blog and write financial advice.
That's true. There's all kinds of things out there. Some of it can be very good. Some of it can be terrible.
But we get misled to believe that, it's on this financial blog, it must be true, and yet it could be the absolute incorrect advice based on our situation.
You are right. You're very right. You've got a good understanding, James.
Well, Richard, what I love that you do is you really, coming back to what I said earlier, you give peace of mind to your clients. You help them preserve and protect what they've worked so hard for. You help them to plan for the blind spots that they don't even see. Rising healthcare costs, taxes, outliving their money.
Right.
I mean, you really are a savior in a way to a lot of people who never think about how important their financial planning is.
It's a great privilege to be able to help people in an area that's very important to them. Money is not the most important thing to our clients, but it matters. They want to be responsible. They want to do the right thing, and that's why they've come to us, and we take it very seriously. It really is a privilege.
Oh, and it's such an important part of every aspect of life. Richard, for the person watching, they love what you're saying. They understand the importance of what we're talking about. What is their next step?
Well, the next step would be to take action. Take action is the next step, really,
right.
But I would say they could take action by using resources. We have prepared resources that can be helpful to people. You can get that information by looking at the screen below, and that will enable you to contact us and get more information.
And these are free, valuable resources, complimentary.
Complimentary, valuable resources just to help people with that next step.
Richard, thank you so much for being here. It's
James,
been a pleasure.
Thank you very much. I have enjoyed it. It's a privilege to visit with you.
Keep doing your great work.
Thank you.
So, what are you waiting for? You can't wait for tomorrow. You must start right now. Go to the bottom of the screen, click on the website, and go and grab ASAP, as soon as possible, right now, Richard's free, valuable resources. They're complimentary. You've got nothing to lose, but you've got everything to gain. Start planning right now. Don't let these silent, hidden pitfalls creep up on you, and then all of a sudden you wake up one day and realize, it's too late. I should have done this a long time ago. Better yet, dial the phone number at the bottom of the screen, call Richard, talk to him, talk to his team, set an appointment, and go in and really get that customized plan for yourself so that you can have peace of mind too. I'm James Malinchak. Thanks for watching.